Hello everyone and welcome back to my Virtuous Last Rewards Let's Play. Last time we found out who planted the bombs and it was Dio, who would have thunk it. And we got a lot of Alice backstory and that's pretty cool. Also we blew up in the end and tragically died, so that's a rip, man. Anyway, so first we want to get this bad ending. And then, well, we're only gonna do the only other thing we can do, which is I think it's the fire route with the who planted the bombs.
Remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
I think that's the only one we can actually continue at this point. So I'm thinking we're probably gonna die right now because Alice probably chose betray again. So rip. Luna and I stepped out of the AB room. Alright, let's go have a look at the results.
Okay.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Oh no. Or maybe Alice doesn't make it out in time this time. Okay, they betrayed each other. They betrayed each other. We allied. And she betrayed us, and I'm a goner. Rip. Alice can just get out. And I'm just dead.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Well, it's been a good run. What? It wasn't possible. I blinked, rubbed my eyes, and looked again. No. That's not possible. How can Alice vote betray? It was a question I would never know the answer to. There was a sharp, quick pain in my wrist, barely even noticeable. I couldn't feel anything flowing into my veins, but I knew it was there. First would be the anesthetic Soporol. Everything's gonna be wobbly again. I blinked and my vision started to blur. When I tried to blink, it felt like my mind had been stuffed with cotton. My legs began to wobble and gave out entirely as I crumpled to the floor.
Sigma! Sigma! Hang on! Oh no! Sigma! Get up!
Sigma! Sigma!
No. Why?
My eyelids felt like they were made of lead, but I forced them to open. Thanks for the concern, guys. Everything was growing blurry, but I noticed that the door of the second AB room was open. No one had gone into that room. I'd watched them all. And yet, there she stood, an opposition that couldn't possibly be real. Oh no, she's badly photoshopped and wobbly now. All eyes. I know he probably didn't say it like that, but I had to. The world was gradually going black. My mouth refused to form words, but my head echoed with questions. How? Why? What was she doing there? Had she run in at the last moment after Luna and I entered the room? But even if she had, why choose betray? Then the darkness closed over my mind as well, and my questions were gone forever. That's a rip. This went exactly as I predicted. Oh man. But now that we have that out of the way, actually can save over this. This was my save after the episode, but I was literally just talking at the flowchart. And since you can't save in here. Oh yeah, right. We could either do that or this. This was Sigma's run, right? I do think I'm gonna go this route because it would end over here and we don't know how far Fi's story goes. And if I can, like, I'm trying to think which one is more likely to be, like, stopped, like, where I can continue. And I think it's gonna be Phi. That's probably gonna require more information. So we are accusing Dio now. Wait. Guys, I got this. Don't worry. This was totally spoiled, by the way. Technically. That person is you! Dio! I mean, the...
Come on, what is this?
Who set us
Are you high?
Who set us up, the bomb, part 1. I mean, the screenshot of him holding the detonator. I feel like we've seen that like 3 or 4 times by now, so it should have actually been very obvious, but I didn't want to comment on it in case anyone just skipped an episode and didn't see it. Come on, yeah. Well, we're about to find out. Sorry, Bay. Sorry, Kay, but can you hold him down?
Well...
It's on him, I promise.
Knock it off, Sigma. You're doing this all backwards.
So? This isn't a court. Besides, all we want is to know who set the bombs.
Ugh.
And why are you getting so worked up anyway? If you're innocent, then a search will show that I'll look like an idiot.
Nice try, but that's some bullshit totalitarian logic. I don't think so. What are you even basing this on? How do you know I set the bombs?
Because...
Just spit it out.
I know about the Myrmidons.
The what?
I beg your pardon?
No. How do you know that, Sigma?
Oh, that's not all I know. I know about Free the Soul, and I know about Brother.
What the hell are you talking about?
I can tell you the details later. But there's no question that you were the one who set up the bombs.
Who the fuck do you think you are? None of that has anything to do with me. I don't know who the Myrmidons are. And I don't know what Free the Soul is. And I certainly don't know anything about some old fart called Brother.
Oh, Dio, tell me, how did that foot taste? Who the Myrmidons are? I don't recall saying the Myrmidons were people. And what about Brother? How would you know his age if I haven't said anything besides his name?
Wait, so he's left? But that means he's a terrorist.
A terrorist?
Oh dear.
Left?
Well, looks like I won't be able to talk my way out of this one. Seriously though, when did we get so famous? The Myrmidons aren't supposed to be something anybody knows about, let alone you two jokers.
Maybe don't carve your name into your knives then, if that's supposed to be such a big secret. I mean, I know this has nothing to do with this, but I still find that very weird. Like, why is that, like, on the knives they use? Da-da-da. Da-da-da.
Okay, you got me. Yes, I'm the leader of the Myrmidons. My real name is Left. I was sent here to stop Zero Senior's AB plan. That's why I planted the bombs. If it looked like the plan might actually succeed, I was supposed to blow this whole place sky high.
AB plan?
What's that?
Oh, well, looks like you don't know everything after all. I should have been more careful. Then again, it's not like it really matters. After all, you're gonna die here.
What?
I mean, I did die a couple of times so far. God damn it, no! I leapt towards him.
Whoa there. Better not come any closer. You think I'm not prepared for this? Take one step and it'll be your last.
Then, that thing you're holding...
It's the detonator.
Yeah, I guess it is. Now back the fuck off!
Dio, please, calm down. If you press that button, you'll die too.
So? Believe me, there's plenty more where this came from.
What?
Now that we've cleared that up, back off!
I mean, Sigma, we know he's just a clone. Or has more clones.
Come on, move it! Go, go, go!
We had no choice. Slowly, carefully, we backed away. All of us, except for one. And Myoji.
Hey, Grandpa, Your hearing gone? I said back off.
No.
You. I'm not screwing around here.
I can see that. So why don't you do it? Go ahead. Press that button.
What?
Tenmyuji!
Something wrong? Hurry it up. I'm not getting any younger.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, do I sense hesitation? What's the matter, Dio? Scared? Well,
You son of a bitch.
so you were just bluffing.
I'm not bluffing, goddammit. You hear me? I'll do it.
Oh, I'm sure you will. But there's really something I should tell you. See that detonator you're holding? It's a fake.
What?
For just an instant, Dio's eyes twitched down to the device in his hand. That was all the opening Tenmyuji needed.
Yeah!
Damn! He cried out as he leapt through the air. Tenmyuji's leg shot out, knocking the detonator from Dio's hand. Please not more than 1 meter away. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Shit! Not good.
What happened?
The detonator. He doesn't have it anymore.
What? What's happening? There's a red light on it now.
Oh, you really fucked up, Tenmyuji. This is what happens when you try to show off.
You should have just kicked him in the balls, man.
What?
I'm sorry. This is my fault. I didn't have time to tell you how it worked.
What are you saying?
The detonator isn't supposed to be separated from Dio. If it is, then the timer on the bombs automatically activates.
Damn, how much do you know?
Da-da-da-da-da.
Fine, whatever. Well, he's right. If that thing ever gets more than a meter away from me, it activates. When it does, it starts the timers on all the bombs. So thanks to this old fart, you get to try and defuse a bunch of activated bombs on a countdown. You can go ahead and destroy the detonator if you want. Once the timers have been activated, they'll go off anyway.
How long do we have? When do they explode?
You should know, Sigma. Why don't you tell her?
Da-da-da-da-da. 30 minutes.
30 minutes? That's crazy!
Yeah.
How do we stop them?
The emergency deactivation passwords.
None of us know them, though.
Right, none of us know. But there's someone who does, isn't there?
Okay. I'll give you one, since I'm such a swell guy. The password for bomb number 2 is EQD-DYR-NTK.
Bomb number 2?
But we haven't found that one yet.
Oh? Well, my mistake. Must have slipped my mind. Well, there's nothing you could do anyway. You don't have the input device. Really, it'll be much easier if you all just give up.
Where's the input device?
Oh gosh, I wonder.
Where did you put the number 2 bomb?
Shoot, I just can't remember.
You son of a bitch.
Anyway, I think it's time for me to be moving on.
Moving on?
To where?
What, I have to explain everything? To the next world, of course.
No. Wait. I threw myself towards Dio and wrapped my hand around his wrist, slamming it to the floor. He struggled, but I put all my weight on it and kept his arm pinned.
Shit! Let go of me, goddammit! Get off of me! Let me go!
He continued to struggle, but I wasn't going to let him go. I shifted my weight to free one of my hands and started trying to pry his open.
Hey! I'm not fucking around, alright? Let go of my goddamn arm!
By then, the others had run over and piled onto Dio along with me. Even then he refused to stop. With increasing desperation, he tried to get the hand I had grabbed in his mouth.
We don't have a choice. Luna, go get the soparil.
No! If we put him to sleep, we can't get what we need out of him.
You think I don't know that? What other choice do we have? Every minute we spend wrestling this prick is a minute we don't have to deal with those bombs. We don't have time for this.
Shit.
What are you doing, Luna? Go! Right.
Man, he gets a peaceful death then.
Okay, I've got it. I'm ready when you are.
You can do whatever you want to me, you fucking cowards! You're still gonna die! Go ahead, tell yourselves you can fix it. Run around like idiots before you get blown to atoms. Serves you fucking right! You're gonna burn!
Oh, for God's sake. Luna, shut him up. Right.
Please.
Here goes.
Da-da-da, da-da-da. As they began to climb off of him, I finally pried Dio's hand open. There it was, just what I'd expected. A small, unassuming capsule. I didn't know what was in it exactly, but it was undoubtedly some kind of poison. I stumbled towards the sink and tossed it into the drain. How much time do we have left?
About 20 minutes or so, I think.
And how much time until the white doors open?
The same. What a quinky dink.
So, what do we do?
We put in those passwords to stop the bombs.
We searched Dio, but he doesn't have anything that might be the input device.
Well, only one thing to do then.
And that is?
We split up and find it. Unless any of you have another suggestion. A dismal silence filled the room. Even though no one spoke, I could see despair in every face.
All right. No point sitting around. Until those things actually go off, we've still got a chance. Sigma, you come with me. We're going to have to go look at the number 3 bomb. See if the timer really has started or not.
Right.
All the rest of you, listen up. I want you to take Alice, Quark, and Dio to the Floor B warehouse. What?
Why there?
Just listen. Worst case scenario. We'll open the white doors and go through them to wherever they go. Maybe we'll get lucky.
Understood. We will take them to the Floor B warehouse. Once we've done so, we will begin to search for the input device in the number 2 bomb.
Good. Thanks. Okay, we don't have much time left. Now get moving. Sigma, you're with me.
Pi turned without waiting and headed for the door. She's like, Sigma, jump again. Please. We need information. Before I blinked, she was gone. I gave everyone else in the infirmary a quick thumbs up and a shaky smile, then hurried after her. Hurry. Crew quarters. Oh my. Nothing.
The light's flashing. I guess the countdown has started. So, what are we going to do? Without a way to enter the passwords, we're screwed. Right. We'll just have to split up and look for it. I'll look around here, you go check somewhere else.
Okay.
If we get to T-minus 5 minutes, then we'll meet back in the Floor B warehouse. Got it?
I wasn't sure what to say. If we hadn't found it by then, was there really any point in meeting up again? At least so we don't die alone, I guess?
What's with that look? Don't worry. We'll figure it out, I promise. You know what they say. Swimsuits never quit.
What? What? No, that's not a thing. And it doesn't make any sense. Besides, why the hell are you cracking jokes right now?
I'm just, trying to show you that life is still worth living.
That's kind of a cute pose.
After all, If you quit now, there goes any possibility of you ever seeing me in a swimsuit.
Wow. Oh, I see. Well, I'll admit I am a bit curious.
All right.
God damn it.
Looks like we're on the same page. Hey, get moving. We don't have time to stand around.
Dot, 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 dot. Fine. Be careful, alright? I checked the time on my bracelets as I headed out of the crew quarters and into the hallway. It wasn't good news. Damn. Only 15 minutes. I need to hurry. I broke into a run. God damn it, I don't remember. There was one route where we had the input device, but I don't remember it. But before long I found myself in front of the infirmary. All too often what you're looking for is right in front of you. We'd spent a lot of time in the infirmary, so it seemed kind of fitting somehow that it might have been there all along. Or maybe Dio had dropped it there recently. There was no way to know. And in any event, I had to start looking somewhere. Like, it was in one of the safes. I remember. We had it in one round. Oh god. I just thought there would, like, say someone is dead, you know? Like with the quiet and then the music. I thought someone would die. But yeah, we had one safe where the input device was in it, but I don't remember which one. Was it the crew quarters, actually, maybe? Luna, you're still here?
Yes. The others are taking the people who are asleep to the white doors. I chose to stay here. I thought you might come back.
Why?
Because the atom is here. I thought you might want to use it.
Oh, this is the route where we talked about the robot arm.
Isn't that why you're here?
What? I mean, yeah, I want to know what's going on with me. It's driving me nuts. Hell, I feel sick. But this isn't the time for that. Being a robot isn't going to mean a lot of if I die anyway.
Oh, why did you come here then?
Isn't that obvious? I'm trying to find that input thing so we can turn off the bombs.
Really?
Yes. Why would I lie?
I see. I seem to have made a mistake. I knew you couldn't use the atom without me, so I stayed behind because I thought I might be able to help. I guess I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. Goodbye.
She turned and headed towards the exit. Wait. I couldn't just let her leave like that. I sighed. How long would it take?
Not more than 5 minutes or so.
Are you sure? Only 5 minutes?
Yes.
Okay. Let's do it. Analyze my body. Analyze it good. I knew it. This fucking screenshot. Every time. It gets me every time. I lay down on the table. Luna picked up the atom scanner and began to run it across me, slowly and methodically. In a few minutes, she was finished.
That's it. You can get up now.
I sat up and hopped off the table. The screen was already starting to show my results. So, what does it say? My eyes were glued to her face, looking for any sign of what the answer might be. She studied the readout for several long seconds before replying.
Well... It says you're not a robot.
I knew it.
You're human.
I let out a breath I hadn't realized I'd been holding. My relief didn't last long.
But your body isn't entirely human.
What?
You're part machine.
Wait, what are you saying?
Look here. The structure of the bones in your arms isn't anything close to human. They're made out of a titanium alloy. On top of that skeleton is artificial biological tissue. It's also called ABT. Your arms are cybernetic.
I knew it. What? What does that mean?
Cybernetic? It means a mechanical system that interfaces with a biological one. You see all these root-like things around the titanium bones? Those are artificial nerves. They're probably connected to your own nerves, which is how you can move your arms. I imagine they allow you to feel things through your arms too.
What? No, this is ridiculous. I think replacing my arms with robot ones is something I'd remember. And I know they weren't always like this. When I was a kid, I broke my arm and they took an x-ray of it. The doctor told me I had really thick bones and that I must have done something pretty insane to break them. When the hell did this happen? Why did somebody replace my arms? Wait. Okay, let's say you're right and my arms are cybernetic. Wouldn't that mean I don't have to worry about the bracelet going off?
No. Unfortunately, you probably do still have to worry about that.
Yeah, we did die. Twice. Once almost and once we didn't yet. Why?
The cybernetic arms are made to function just like real arms, which means they interface with the rest of your body, which means that anything injected into them is spread to the rest of your body.
How do you know that?
I just do.
That's not an answer!
Yes, you're right. But not everything has an answer. There are some things you just can't explain.
What?
Don't you know how that feels? How did you know about the garden? How did you know that Dio planted the bombs?
That's,
I'm sorry, Sigma. I wish we could talk some more, but our time is up.
Time? I pressed the buttons on my bracelet and felt my stomach drop. 1 minute. We've only got a minute left.
Sigma, there's one last thing. I was given very specific instructions.
By whom? I shuddered. Not because I was scared of what was about to happen. Because I was scared of Luna. She was calm, unnaturally so, like a machine with a human face. We were about to die. How could she be so calm?
Please pay attention. This is very important. You must be sure to remember it.
Remember? I was about to die. How was I supposed to remember anything?
Should you encounter a two-headed lion devouring the sun, remember,
Yeah?
GTF BM L016.
016! Wait. Okay, first and foremost, I need to write this down this time. GTF, like get the fuck out. DML016. And the 016 is what Clover wrote down on her leg when she died.
With this key, the first gate shall be open to you.
Oh, that's the first?
There you go. I hope we can meet again someday. I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting.
What? Before she could answer. Explosion! And the world exploded into noise and light, and I disappeared along with it. When I came to, I was floating in a field of nothingness. I'm just so confused. Like, obviously, Kay and Luna, they both were like, oh yeah, we need to tell you something. These keys for the gates, and you have to remember them. But who told them that? And that person would know that there were different timelines and that he could jump between the timelines? But like, the timelines are still doomed. Sigma and arms race. Haha. Oh man. Well, I guess we'll find out at some point. Look at us. Okay. Wait. 5 minutes of life. Okay, that's where we walk route. I don't know. I don't know if the gates, if that's like something else, or if they mean like the ID and password. I don't know if I want to try this again. Solve the mystery of the two-headed lion. I mean, it is literally the two-headed lion, so I guess that's where we're supposed to go, but like... yeah, let's do fires around route last. Let's do this one first. Where we're like dying.
What?
What? No. Oh yeah, right, that was where Dio threatened us about the Excelavia. Okay, that was weird. Like the screenshot with the hand was
Sigma,
weird.
what's wrong with your hand? There's something white on it. The structure of the bones in your arms isn't anything close to human. Your arms are cybernetic.
Gotta hand it to you. What the hell was that? I have cybernetic arms? Can I just pluck my arm off and be fine? It was both shocking and utterly obvious. Of course my arms were artificial. Titanium alloy bones with an ABT exterior to mimic human skin. But I had no idea why. Nor did I know when my human arms, which I distinctly remember having, had been replaced. And that flash of Luna I'd seen, I was certain it had never happened. Those things hardly mattered, though. If I survived, I could worry about them later. The fact that my arms were mechanical, however, that might be useful. I called up all the strength I had left and stood one more time. What are you waiting for? Why don't you open it already?
What?
Did I stutter? Open the number 9 door.
Sigma, what are you saying?
Looks like you finally gave up. Whatever. I was just about to flip the switch anyway.
Then hurry up and...
Hey, don't rush me. Okay, you've got 9 BP now, right?
Yes?
Well, what do you say? Want to come with?
I will remain here.
Why?
I cannot abandon Sigma.
Don't worry about me. Go. You have to get outside and call for help.
But
Do you think Dio will? If he's the only one who gets out of here, there's no hope for the rest of us. You're the only one who can count on.
I understand.
Great. Glad we got that settled. Shall we go?
No! Stop!
I began to move, but it was already too late. Dio grabbed the lever and threw it down. Well,
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
It's been fun. Peace.
I promise to call for help and return as soon as I can. Please, do not give up hope.
yeah, I know. Just get going already. But... just you, Kay.
Huh?
As Dio turned to look at me, I crouched. Then, calling on every last bit of strength my worried body could supply, I launched myself towards him like a cold spring. I slammed into his legs, knocking him to the floor and wrapping my hands around his ankle before he could get back up.
Hey! What are you doing, you bastard? The door's gonna close! Let go! Let go, goddammit! Let me go!
He lashed out with his free leg at my head, shoulders and arms, but I held on. I ignored the pain, tightening my grip with every blow.
Hey! What the hell is this shit? Why are you doing this? I kept my promise, didn't I?
Yeah, so did I. Far as I recall, I didn't say anything about letting you escape.
What? Shit! Stop screwing around, asshole! I have to get out of here. I'm not going to let my sacred mission get fucked up by some self-righteous idiot.
Dio began to pull himself along, with his elbows, bit by bit, edging closer to the exit. He was headed straight through the door, but the gate was already beginning to close. With only a few feet to spare before it shut, he crawled across the threshold and beyond the door.
Sigma! Stop! That's enough! Please, you have to let go!
The door's going to shut on you if you don't let go!
Silence? We don't hear this? Huh. Alright. See you later, Dio.
You're an idiot right up until
Oh.
the end, aren't you?
Oh, I get it. He's gonna let the hand be crushed.
Just hurry up and die!
He's gonna do the snake move.
You senile old fuck!
No. I'm going to live. Ew.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
The announcer's voice grated at the inside of my skull. I felt tired. So very, very tired. I felt my eyes flutter closed. And then nothing. Okay. Oh yeah, wasn't there one bad ending where our hand was gone? Yeah. Mm.
Sigma! Sigma!
Finally awake, huh?
Where am I? I rubbed my eyes and slid my legs off the bed to stand up. Well, to be honest, it was an examination table, not a bed. Which meant... the infirmary, huh?
I guess they carried you out here after you passed out.
You guess?
Well, I wasn't there to see it. I was out just like you. But I was in the AB room.
Why?
That bastard Kay. He punched me in the stomach. I can't believe him. He didn't want me voting, so...
Whoa. And after he knocked you out, he voted betray, which brought his BP up to 9.
Yes.
So, where is he now?
On the other side of the number 9 door. With Dio.
You told him to go, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Is your arm okay?
Arm?
I heard what happened. Cybernetic arms, huh? Can't say I'm surprised. I was starting to get a feeling something was up with you.
I looked down at my left hand. Or rather, I looked down at where my left hand should have been. Instead, there was a stub wrapped in white gauze. I told myself I'd do anything to get the cure, even if it meant letting Dio betray me, but I had a feeling I might come to miss my hand. Well, Oh yeah. How's Quark?
I'm right here.
Quark? Man, I'm glad you're alright. Feeling better?
Yep. Thanks to you. You got the medicine from that jerk Dio, right? Luna gave it to me and now I'm better. Thanks. You're the best, Mr. Sigma. You saved my life.
It seemed that shared stories while I was asleep. Everyone knew how I had made a deal with the Dio and about the journal we'd found with the Latin in it. Clove and Phi seemed to have done most of the talking.
It was completely the opposite of what we guessed. We're not infected. The rest of the world is. That means this place isn't a quarantine facility. It's more like a shelter.
But then, how to explain that people got radical sex?
Well, we don't know anything for sure yet. I thought the same thing you did, but then Sigma pointed out a couple of discrepancies.
Yeah. Phi and I have already gone over it, but I explained what I had noticed. 1. If we were in a shelter for uninfected people, why had Quark been infected? Any place designed to keep a virus like that out would have a lot of safeguards to keep anything from getting in. Had the virus really bypassed all those measures? It didn't seem likely. Unless it was just people not wanting to wear their masks, then I guess that's possible. The timing of our abductions at the pandemic's outbreak was strange. It would make sense if we'd been rescued after the disease had become widespread, but then it wasn't what had happened. First we'd been abducted, then the pandemic had broken out. 3. We didn't know why Zero had put us in the nonary game. If we were survivors he wanted to protect, then why try and kill us? If we were in a shelter, why wasn't it safe?
Well, what about this? Maybe someone anticipated the pandemic. I don't know who. Probably Zero. Anyway, they grabbed us before the pandemic really started. Then they put us in the shelter. But then, after a while, he got bored, so he decided to have us play this game to kill time.
Who on earth would make people he rescues play a game where they could die just because he was bored? Is this Danganronpa?
Well, we don't actually know if there is poison in this bracelet.
What?
You're the only one who's gotten injected so far. And when you did, it was only Soparil.
What are you saying? That what I did at the number 9 door was all pointless?
No, that's not what I mean.
That can't be it. I'm sure there's tubocurarine in the bracelets. The Adam's analysis confirmed it.
But what if the Atom is lying?
If you're going to do that, then we don't have anything to base any speculations on. You could say that the newspaper article was fake, or that the Latin journal wasn't real.
Or the journal was real, but my translation was a lie.
You made it up?
No, my translation was accurate. I'm just making the point that once you start talking about this stuff being fabricated, it doesn't stop. I don't think Zero is doing this just to take the piss out of a lime.
What?
I was just trying to stress that I don't think Zero would do this to pass the time.
How do you make that mistake?
However, I do think Clover has half a point.
Meaning?
That someone did anticipate this pandemic. That part seems reasonable.
Well, if the virus was spread on purpose, then I could see how that might make sense.
Yeah. It's not like Noah put all the animals on his ark after the flood happened. He went around before the rain started falling to gather them all up, right?
Are you saying that we were rescued because we're all that's left of humanity?
We were brought here because someone knew there would be a pandemic that would turn us into an endangered species? Does that mean we're supposed to repopulate the planet?
Repopulate. No. Don't think about this. I looked around and did a quick inventory. Four women, an old man, and a kid. That meant I was the only young fertile male. Repopulation, huh? That didn't sound so bad. If that was the case, maybe there wasn't any reason to escape. God damn it. If the newspaper and the journal were right, then the world outside was crawling with a deadly virus. Why would he go expose ourselves to that? This would be the safest, happiest place on Earth.
The game's over. There's no point to any of this now.
No, that's not true. The game might be over, but we've still got a lot of unanswered questions. In fact, we've got even more questions.
Damn, this is the first time this actually goes on after the number 9 door opens.
So, are those answers going to open the number 9 door again? It's all over. Why we're stuck here doesn't mean shit. The 8 of us aren't leaving, ever. That's all that matters.
8?
You're including the old woman?
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? What if the old lady is Zero Senior?
No. Yeah, you're right. We never even considered that.
But that would mean the person in charge of all this was murdered by somebody. That doesn't make sense.
Maybe she wasn't murdered.
Huh?
Are you saying she was infected with Radical 6
And killed herself?
But we didn't find a knife or any kind of weapon in the AB room with her.
Maybe she was killed somewhere else, and then someone carried her in there.
What? That's ridiculous.
Well, maybe we should go take a look at her one more time. Maybe we missed something.
Sure, okay. We looked down at the body of the old woman. Fi was the first to move. Quietly and methodically, she began to examine the woman and her clothes. I just stood there. Even if she was dead, no, especially because she was dead, I just didn't feel right touching her. After a few silent minutes, Fi suddenly stopped. She pulled something from one of the old woman's sleeves and held it out towards me. Kurashiki, huh? A card.
Looks like an ID card for this place.
Damn. Akane? I mean, I wouldn't say she aged badly, because she aged quite well, at least according to this picture and like from what we've seen of her, but like, she does look different.
Since it's got her picture on it, I'd say it's a safe bet the card is hers.
Huh. Looks like her name is Kurashiki. Kurashiki. Ever heard it before?
Nope. You?
No. Anything on the back? Oh, the password. Wait, the password. The password, Jumpy Doll. Wait. Wait. I need to label this. Okay, this is the second gate. This is the first gate, and then now we got the password, and that's Jumpy Doll. And the ID is probably Kurashiki, and I'm not gonna write that down yet. There's something written here. It says Jumpy Doll.
Well, actually it says pass equals Jumpy Doll. So I'm guessing Jumpy Doll is a password of some sort.
What the hell does that mean?
Beats me.
Looks handwritten. She must have put it on here herself, so she wouldn't forget it.
Yeah.
How, Akane, how do you forget Jumpy Doll? That's literally your nickname for Junpei. How would you forget you made that your password? What? We were still looking at the card over when I heard a commotion from the other part of the room.
Alice, what's wrong? Alice!
Oh no!
What are you planning to do with that?
Fire and I turned around and gasped.
Damn it!
We ran to the other end of the room and skidded around the partition. Well, there stood Alice, hand wrapped tightly around the scalpel. She didn't seem stable. Her eyes were flat and hollow. Her face was an emotionless mask. She was not well. The look on her face was all too familiar. Quark. She looked just like Quark had before he went insane. But that meant
Goodbye.
her hand moved, lifting the scalpel up high in the air and driving it down towards her heart. What? Okay, that's it. Okay. I mean, sure. We got the password. Why is that Quark's ending an equal and opposite reaction? Okay, so I wanted to ask this before, but like, what made that specifically Quark's ending? I feel like the Myoji's ending was more like Quark's ending. But okay, we know the password. Do I think? I mean, the idea has to be Kurashiki, right? Oh, I really want to try it. I want to try it. I don't know if I should though, or if I should get all the other endings first, or like the other ending. It's the question, isn't it? Oh man. I mean, whose endings are left? It's only. Am I stupid? I mean, obviously it's Sigma's ending, but like, who else? We had like 2 endings left. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, Luna. Yeah. Why do I keep forgetting about Luna? I don't know. Right, I assumed that this was gonna be Luna's ending, but it wasn't. I don't know. I think we're gonna go down this path. Just, okay, I'm gonna write down Kurashiki question mark. Kurashiki question mark. Because, I mean, we have 2 gate passwords. I think we have all the bomb passwords now. Like that was the gate 2 key. That was bomb number 0. That was the password. Oh yeah, bomb number 1, 0, 1, 3. That's the first one. Didn't we get 2? I don't know. I thought we had all the bomb things, but maybe not. Anyway, we're gonna do Fire's ending, and then apparently Luna, she is more important than she seems. But yeah, that's not. We won't be doing that this episode, but in the next one, I still find it wild that it was kind of. We had to know that Sigma's arm was cybernetic in order to have him do the thing where he like has his arm cut off. But like, couldn't he have done that even if his arm was not cybernetic? I mean, we had an infirmary right there. We have a treatment center right there. And I mean, obviously it would have been bad, but like, it's probably also bad if his cybernetic arm bleeds, right? Like, there was no reason why he would have had to know that his arm is fake, especially since it had all the same feeling as like a real arm. So like, even like that had to hurt, right? Like that still hurt, and he passed out. So I don't know, man. I don't see where that was the big plan. Like, at least when Snake did his thing with his prosthetic arm in the first game, that had like an impact, because afterwards he could just continue on, and then he was just there for the rest of the story, which was cool. But this time around, it's like, yeah, I got my bracelet off. We're still fucked though. We're just trapped here. And at least we were looking around a little bit, but all we did was like look at apparently Akane's body, and that was it. So, well, anyway, the bets on whether Tenmyoji is Junpei from the first game or not are rising. So buckle in. This looks increasingly more likely, which is not a theory I have brought forth, but like Acheron in the comments quite a few times. Which I mean, it wasn't too far-fetched, especially once we did the what was it, the director's office, where he had like a random photo of Akane as a child. So anyway, we are done for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.